Today we'll talk about 3D Max. This is a series of tutorials and this is the first one. In this one, you'll just understand how to use the 3D Max interface, how to use the command panel, how to create splines, and how to extrude them. So it's just an introduction to the program. First of all, you have the menu and title bar, which is here. The icon over here just means file. So if you click on it, you'll get the things that you usually get under file, edit, tools, group, and so on. Then you have the toolbar where it has a shortcut to all the tools. Then you have here the modeling ribbon, and you have the 4 viewports, and you have the command panel. The 4 viewports enable you to see everything that you have modeled in 4 different views. So there's a top, front, left, and perspective. Currently they have grids in them. G on your keyboard is a shortcut to removing and bringing them back. So you can just press G and they will all disappear. If you just click on the viewport, if it's highlighted in yellow, it means it's the active viewport. To enlarge a viewport, you can press Alt W. So now it's just enlarged on front. Alt W again to bring all the viewports back. Then you have the command panel over here. The main two categories that we're going to use are create and modify. Create is where you create all the objects, and modify is where you edit them. And then you have the lower interface bar. So for example, I wanted to create a box. I can go to create, geometry, box, and I can click, drag again. And then I can go to the modify tab, and there's something called a modifier list, and from here I can, for example, bend it, create a cloth effect to it, edit it. So here is where I apply all my modifiers in the modify list. Okay, there are so many different geometries that you can choose as well, which are cone, sphere, geosphere, and so on. So let's delete that. Let's say we wanted to create a line, then we'll have to go to shapes. Anything that is 2D will be under shapes. Anything that is 3D will be under geometry. So we'll create a line, corner, let's say corner. If you wanted something with a lot of angles, we can click. And then if we press shift, then the line will stay straight. We'll press where we want it to end. And then for example, I want it to be diagonal. I want it to be straight again, so I keep my hand on shift again, and when I'm done I can just press escape, and there we have it. That's our line. For example, we wanted to create a thickness to this line, then we can go to the modify tab, we can go up to this icon which is spline under selection, spline, and then we can go down to outline, and for example we want the outline to be 10, so we can write 10. Then we can go to the modifier tab and press on extrude, and there we go. It will have a thickness to it. Okay, this is for a angled wall. So let's say we wanted to create a curved wall. We'll go to create, line, corner, and smooth, and then we can click and drag whenever we want it to curve. Then for example, we want it to be straight again, we keep our hand on shift, and then we want it to curve again, we can click and drag. And for example, this is the line that we want to have. Then we can go to modify, we can go up to spline and go down to outline, and for example write 10, go back to the modifier list and go to extrude, and it's already on 30 now. And this is how it's going to have a thickness and it's going to be extruded. This was just a short tutorial to introduce you to the program. If you want to learn any more, then you can go on to the next tutorial.